One thing that I've recently been looking into is merch because, spoiler alert, I do plan to have merch coming out. And I actually hate that word. I hate the word merch because I feel like the word merch is tainted for me. Because when I think merch, I think low effort attempt to make some money from viewers based on some kind of inside joke or taking advantage of your fans. Now, that's not always the case, of course, and I don't think any content creator really sees it as taking advantage. They're like, oh, I'm just making something that's cool for my community. If they want to pay for it, they can pay for it, right? And that's kind of true as well. It's like the value of money or anything you pay for is not necessarily the price. It's whether or not it's worth it to you, right? How much would you pay for a rubber band licked by Disguised Toast? Now, maybe you pay $100. Maybe you'd be willing to pay $1. But the value of this is just what's it worth to you, right? If I sold it for $10, is the value $10? No, it's what you're willing to pay for. So when it comes to merch, the biggest thing is you're going to pay an X amount of money for it. And the question is, do you feel like you got your money worth, right? My hope is that whoever buys my merch says yes. And these other content creators merch, even if they upcharge their hoodies or pants by 50%, and they do, by the way, if the buyer is happy, doesn't matter if a content creator is making 50% off margins on sweatpants when they could sell it for a lot less, as long as the buyer is happy, right? Does it matter to you guys if I sell pants and I'm making a shit ton of money for it and I could have sold it for cheaper? Technically, no, because if you're happy, then you're happy. But because streamers especially have such close relationships with their viewers, there's this kind of expectation that you shouldn't squeeze as much as you can. And these are my thoughts when it comes to working on my merch. And I don't want to call it merch. I want to call it something else. Yarg. I'll call it Yarg. I'm not going to call it merch. Apparel. That's a better word. Yeah, the word merch is just a little too much. And here's the thing about my merch. I plan to make that shit real expensive. Like Fortnite Balenciaga white t-shirt for $500 expensive. And it's like, wait, Toast, but you always talk about transparency and being for the people. Well, I am for the people, guys. Originally, I had a lot of these. I think I made 1,000 of this, and I had a surplus. But then Among Us happened, and that shit went like hotcakes. Now, this plushie, this is a pretty big plushie. It's like this big. I sold it for $25. You know how much I get every time I sell one? $1 fucking dollar. Now, if I sold it for $35, do you think people would be like, whoa, that's a lot? No. Even at $35, the majority of it would be like, oh, wow, $35 for a big plushie of my favorite content creator. That'd be great. And I would make $11 because any extra margin I add on is just go straight to me because the $25 is already paying the middle guy, the distribution, the production. So I can sell this for $35 and you guys wouldn't say shit. Because $35 is still a pretty good price. So why did I sell it for $25? I'll tell you why. It's so that I can say that I don't make money from it and have the high horse. So that when I make merch, you can trust me. You can trust that Disguised Toast does have your best interest at heart. It's the long con. If I'm going to make $1 off plushies, I want something in return. And that thing in return is a very high horse, from which I can look down on all content creators and say, you greedy motherfuckers. Why are you telling us this? Oh, because I plan to release some clothes and I need you guys to understand that I will be pricing it with honor. Because as more and more content creator starts getting into selling products, one of my favorite things to do is to be as annoying as possible. That's why I made the Twitch income video, guys. What's annoying about this video? I literally put so much transparency and my reputation on the line and my relationship with people on the line, companies on the line to make this video. And when the fucking Twitch income list got leaked, they were like, oh my god, I can't believe streamers are making this much. I never would have expected it. I thought streamers just stream because they love us. It's like, bitch, I've been telling you how much money we make. I threw so many people under the bus. All right, the least you can do is remember me throwing my friends under the bus to do a Twitch income expose video. And now I'm gonna do it again, but this time with merch. How much money do you guys think a merch drop makes? Out of curiosity. Like a decent sized streamer, 10k viewers. 200k? You think 100k? 50k? Millions. You know why? Because that $50 sweater slash hoodie slash pants, those cost like 10, 15 bucks to make, bro. So why isn't the extra $30 on top of it? Money for streamer, money good. I'll try and get the math out if I'm not too lazy, and I'm pretty lazy, but you guys can see all of that whenever I release my quote unquote apparel. Why aren't they called scammers? They're not scamming. People are paying money for a product they're getting. $50 hoodie with my favorite content creator's face on it, and I pay $50 and I get that hoodie. There's no scam. I paid money knowing what I would get. And when I come out with my apparel and you guys see, oh my god, it's $200 for a white t-shirt, and you take out your credit card and you input your info and it comes in the mail and it's a white t-shirt, I didn't scam you. You paid money. You know what you were buying, right? So no, these content creators aren't scamming you. Do you think Balenciaga is scamming you by selling a white t-shirt with the Fortnite logo on it for $500? I mean, if you're buying it, the person scamming you is yourself. It's not Balenciaga, right? So no, content creators aren't scamming you when they sell you merch. So you guys have to decide whether or not it's worth it to buy something from a content creator. It's your responsibility. It shouldn't matter how much money the content creator makes, right? But it does. But no one ever talks about it. Because talking about it will only bring negative things. It's like being transparent with your income. When has being transparent with your income as a public figure ever worked out? When, what was it, the Panama Papers got leaked and you find out your favorite actor has a Swiss bank account that's dodging taxes? It didn't make them look any better. If anything, you get punished for being transparent with your viewers. So why do I do it? Again, it goes back to this really high horse that I love sitting on top of. And I need to say that because I'm transparent, which in itself makes the horse even higher. Yeah, this is a really high horse. This horse is definitely on steroids because he is fucking jacked and huge. Do you think people get shamed on if they don't so-called support their fave streamers by buying their merch? I don't think I've ever seen any fan base shame anyone for not buying merch. I've never seen that. As much as I would like to believe that happened and shit on them, but that would be so weird. But no, I've never seen that. I don't think so. Toast, why do you like money so much? Yeah, I'm a big fan of money. I love money. One of my dreams is to become a billionaire. Not necessarily for the $1 billion, more because I feel like if you become a billionaire, I've said this before, chances are you did something really cool or you exploited the workforce. Whatever. I mean, you guys don't think it would be cool to be a billionaire? But I was raised by a very nice Asian family, and I was raised watching anime and Disney. So a lot of my core values, I ask myself, what would Goku from Dragon Ball Z do? Well, Goku from Dragon Ball Z wouldn't care about money, but I do. But if he did care about money, he would want to make it in a way that is the most transparent, right? So I tell you guys this now, I love money, and if you guys were to ever give me money, I hope you know exactly who you're giving money to. If you buy my apparel, I hope you really understand who you're buying it from. If you donate $5 to me, I hope you understand that you are donating to a streamer, like one of the top streamers in the world. Now, if you're okay with that, I will gladly take your money. But if you think I'm some kind of poor streamer who can't pay the bills and is struggling and it's rough out here, I'm fighting for my life, don't give me your money because you clearly do not understand the situation correctly. But I do like money.